Oh, there you are. I almost forgot to turn on the thingy, but there I am, and there you are, and here we are, and that's good. It's been like a whole week since I went live, so I almost forgot how to do it. So, and there's Barbara Batzer. Hello, and then Janet and Gail. It is so good to see all of you, and anybody else who hasn't mentioned. And hi, Candy. Hi, everybody. I hope. And then it's Patricia Stubbs. And hello. I hope everybody is warming up. Oh, and then there's Evie, and there's Melissa, and then there is Meg. Good to see all of you. Oh my goodness. And Denise. My goodness. Evie said she's missed me. I've missed all. It's amazing how we Mac Bev from Toronto, Canada. Hello. And Patty Galbraith. Thread and Glue Designs. Hi. I believe you're Stephanie. I don't know. And Riri. Sue Harrison from Adelaide. Oh, it is good to see all of your beautiful smiling faces. And Barbara. Oh, I said Barbara. Barbara was in there like a long time ago. She's fast. She is speed. I'm telling you, she on speed or something. That it's good to see everybody. So good to see. Oh, and there's Emily. There's Emily Eugenia from Middle Oregon. My goodness. I am Stephanie. Okay. All righty then. And Misty from New York. Misty from New York. Boy, New York is a whole new place for me because I always thought of New York as being like New York. Those of us who live in Florida and been here all of our life, I don't know why we get this thing that New York City, New York. My son lived in New York for a while, but he lived up there by Syracuse. And he lived in the countryside. So that was pretty cool. But I always thought of New York City being as like who would ever want to go there? And that's what I thought. That's just my thinking. And now that I have seen a bit of New York only because of this one lady that I watched, Ariane. Ariane, she does a lot of stitching, so I've been watching her, but she takes us on walks in New York City. I don't know if she's in Manhattan. I'm not sure exactly where in New York City, but she's in one of them 5 boroughs. And but she's not in the Bronx and she's not in Brooklyn. I think she's in that. I don't know where she is. But anyway, I am impressed with what I see. Wherever she is, she could look right across the river and see the Statue of Liberty. So wherever that is, I don't know where that is. But as I watch her walk through, it's beautiful. And I think, oh my gosh. And all of this time, I've been thinking that New York was like, I don't know, something off of a comedy show. Not really. I shouldn't say that. Really. I'm just a country girl in Florida. And I don't live anywhere near Disney World or any of them places. All the cows and stuff is around me. Why are you making faces at me, Papa?
Because I can.
Just because you can. You sure are cute.
I love you.
I love you too, darling. And Skinny Cat. Oh my goodness, it's good to see you, Skinny Cat. It's the first time I've seen you. This is wonderful. And so we're going to have Ray is going to be here in a little while. If you remember last time when we were live, we were telling about I don't know if it was last time we were live, but we were telling about a um a um a challenge. And she put up a challenge on the Scrappinlizzi Unicorn group as to find a place she could give her journal away. She had made a steampunk journal and she wanted to give it away, so she put up a challenge, and the challenge was for everybody to please put up to make a steampunk themed tag and post it up on the group. And if you did that, then you would get a chance win this journal. So, and we said March 1st was going to be the day that she's going to pull the name, which so everybody who made a tag, posted it in either her group, which is called something Sunshine Gang, Sunshine Crafting Gang. Oh gosh, I can't remember. And or my group, which is I shouldn't even call it my group because I'm not the one that keeps it going. It's another group of ladies that keeps it going so well. But the Scrappinlizzi unicorn. So you were supposed to put a picture of what you made up on Scrappinlizzi unicorns, and each one that put the tag um, unicorn sunshine hashtag unicorn sunshine was going to get your name put on a ticket and put in the drawing. So she is going to, I think she said there was only 4 people that put a picture up. And so I think that's what she said last time I talked to her, which was yesterday or the day before. And so I don't know how many people may have put that challenge up. And so there's a good chance if you did that you will be winning a prize. Okay, and let's see, Eugenia. Oh, Vanessa. Oh, Vanessa said she didn't know about the challenge. There's Samantha Owens and Joan Leach. And try to make sure I catch everybody, but I don't always. You know what I do? I go. There's Janet Burgess. You know what I do is I go after because I don't catch the chat very good because I'm not good at that. I look at all the chat afterwards and I'm amazed at what I miss because I miss so much. But Emily said she was going to do the challenge, but my work hours changed, so she didn't have time. Oh, sometime. Oh, there's Ray. I mean Renee. I mean no. What is her name? Raymond. I'll just call her Raymond. And there she is. There she is. I just call her Raymond because I forget everybody's name. And so, but hi, Ray. How are you doing?
Hey, Miss Lizzie, I'm doing all right. Look, I got my camera working. I'm so excited.
That is great. That is super great. I'm glad you got it going.
Yeah, all I
Gosh,
had to
and
do was
I
the
can
blood
hear you, so I must have things right in my world too. So that's good.
sucker.
So anyhow, how many names did you end up with for the
I ended up with 4 names.
just 4 names? Okay,
Four
so if you are
names.
one of those 4, boy, you have a good chance. Okay, let's wait just a little tiny bit longer and see. One of the main, I've got a few things I want to talk about today, but one of the main things is I said I was going to make today. We're going to make a prayer flag, and so I bet you can guess what country I'm going to do today. Who's going to guess what country we need to send a prayer flag up for? And we're going to make it's going to be a simple prayer flag because I have backgrounds already made for prayer flags that I just have to add things to it. But yes, Lynn Martin, Ukraine. And that's right. You guessed right. The Ukraine flag is quite a simple flag. Um, well, now I don't remember if it's light blue and yellow. half, I think the top is the light blue and the bottom is the yellow. Let me know if I'm wrong. But so I have some yellow felt, and I have, well, I didn't have any light blue felt, but I have some felt that is I had sprayed. And so Misty would have put it up, but she don't know how to spell it. Hey, spelling does not count in our world, you know. Spelling does not count. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that first. I'm going to move my camera a little here. Okay. This is my flag that I'm going to use, and I'm going to put everything I make is very scrappy. And this is definitely a scrappy flag. I've got scraps, scraps, beads, scraps. And so, but I'm just going to add the flag to it, which is going to be, let me see.
Put you big, Lizzie.
Huh?
I said put you big so they can see what you're doing. I'm gonna be
How do I
crocheting.
do that? I don't know how to make it big. Do I go like this? Solo layout.
There you go.
Oh, but then how? Oh, then I get you back like this. And then what happens if I? Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm just gonna crochet because that's all I've been doing for the last 2 weeks.
Help me. Let's see. I was just checking to see if somebody mentioned which is the top, the blue or the yellow. I think the blue is the top, but I could be dead wrong. Maybe I'll put it on sideways.
You got it right.
Huh?
You got it right. You're full screen.
No, but is the blue on a Ukraine flag? Is the blue on the top or is the yellow on the top?
I'm not sure.
You need to know that.
Hold on,
it's going to be on the test.
I can check real quick.
Okay. Hi, Beth.
It's blue and yellow. Blue on top,
blue
yellow
on top, and then yellow.
Uh-huh.
Okay, blue over yellow. Okay, Eugene looked it up too. Good. Blue over yellow. And I'm feeling horrible for the poor people in the Ukraine. I have one of my subscribers that I know of that is from the Ukraine. And I think my computer is sick. You keep going out. Oh no, not good. Not good. What did I start saying? Did I start saying anything important? You said blue is at the top, blue over yellow. Yeah, blue on top. Okay. So I'm just going to lay this blue on top. No, I'm going to put this over on this side. I'm going to put the blue on top and then the yellow. And so then that will be the Ukraine flag. I don't really watch the news, but every once in a while I check up on, I just kind of research a little bit on the computer to kind of find out a little bit about what's going on. And I hear that many of the neighboring countries are taking the people from Ukraine in and giving them shelter, which is wonderful. And a lot of the neighboring countries are helping Ukraine. And that just makes me happy to know that. I don't know what all the hullabaloo is about causing all this problem because I just don't know. And so, but hopefully it gets over soon. And so there's Diana. Yes, the subscriber in the Ukraine, his name is Victor Mr. Victor Crafter. I have watched him for years actually. He's an amazing man. He's wonderful. And so he's the only one that I know of so far. Um, Everyone is trying to help however they can. The hullabaloo is that Putin is insane. Okay, maybe that's, I don't know what even started this. I'm telling you, they just need to put all the leaders in a rubber room and let them fight it out and not, just let them fight it out. Jeez. The leaders don't include the children and the grandmas and the grandpas and the crafters and all of them. I mean, just why drag everybody into your little problems? That's just sad. Yeah, that's the only one that I know of is Mr. Victor Crafter. And if you're not he doesn't have a real large viewing community, but what he does, you can see from the beginning when he started to what he's doing now, and he's growing and growing in what he's doing. And so, hi Christine G. And so if you haven't subscribed to him, why don't you go ahead and just check him out? It's just called Mr. Victor Crafter, and in his little thing there, that little picture thing is just a picture of an eyeball. And so, and he speaks broken English, but English enough. And he did put in a plea for prayer for his country. And so we definitely need to do that. And then also, yeah, Sherry said her family is very upset about the Ukraine. And understandably very upset because Ukraine is just a very small, very poor country. They, you know, it they don't need to be treated so poorly. Nobody needs to be treated poorly, but it's just very sad. It's very sad.
Very.
Okay, so I'm just going to stitch this right onto here. And as we make a prayer flag, our thoughts are what goes into this prayer flag. And I hang them outside. I've got like a clothesline outside that I've got my that I have my flags for different countries and different people. I have hung up on my little line, and it really looks pretty. A lot of them are fading, and when they fade, then that means that the thoughts and the good wishes are being sent. They're being sent out, and and that is a good thing. And one of the places that I've learned a lot about prayer flags is in Tibet, which Tibet is like, it's very high in altitude up in the mountains. And you go to the highest point, they go to the highest point of their country, and they hang they hang there is thousands of prayer flags that they have hanging in their country. I mean, up there in those mountains. And then there is some ladies that'll make a journey up there to up to the mountains. And if once a prayer flag gets, uh, once the prayer flag gets worn and tattered, then they take those down and dispose of them properly, so they don't just fly away in the wind or just lay on the ground or something. So all of the prayer flags are taken care of. And
What? Really,
so
Gil?
yes, I think that is awesome.
Hmm.
So
That's kind of crazy. They gonna
yeah,
slide in the back where Russia's doing their thing.
Does what's Russia doing?
Gail said that China's trying to invade Taiwan.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's oh. So
Crazy, crazy.
China is trying to invade and take over Taiwan. So if Russia is trying to take over the Ukraine and then China is trying to take over, oh my gosh. I was asking Papa this morning, what started World War II? I was just curious because I think I knew at one time, but
World
I
War
just
II was oh Lord. Was it the Japanese?
you know what he told me he looked it up
Pearl
and he
Harbor?
told me,
I'm not even
and
sure.
I can't even remember right now, even though he just told me because it was probably something that sure didn't need any fighting about. And
Yeah, I think it was Pearl Harbor. Or it
yeah,
was something like
it was people not getting along with people. I mean, it was politicians not getting along with politicians, and they drugged the little people into it, and that's so silly. That's so silly. And so now, wow, not Toronto. This is going to be too much. Oh yeah, basket rugs. Somebody mentioned basket rugs. Oh, to make with the plarn.
what's a basket rug? I don't know what that is.
No, I'm thinking um, Gail is talking about using plarn, which is yarn made out of plastic, and I think talking about making rugs. Boy, you know what? This morning I watched on a video about the biggest landfill ever is over in California, and they were showing that landfill, and it is so huge, and the stuff that goes in to the landfill. Oh my gosh. And so when we do our they are just bullying their way into others' lands because they can. Yeah, and that's what they are, Janet. They're just bullies. But yes, when we can do something that we are recycling using our scraps and recycling, there's so many things that we can recycle and not throw into the landfill. When you think about it, 100 years ago, there wasn't even landfills. There was no trash trucks. You didn't even have garbage cans. It was just everything was recycled.
They
And
burned
now,
it.
oh my gosh, it is horrible. And it's the amount of things that go into the landfills, and that is
Too
just
much
waste.
plastic. There's too much
Now,
plastic now. That's why they can't burn it.
but a lot of countries, a lot of states, and I think New Jersey is one that it's very mandatory that you sort your throwaways, that your glass goes in one place and your plastic goes in another, your paper and cardboard in another, and you have got to, it's required that you do that, and they are all picked up separately. And then I guess, and then there's ways they can recycle. Oh yeah, and Lynn said she read how much textiles and fabrics are in landfills, and that is true too. So many things that go into landfills that do not need to be in landfills. And Eugenia says that's why almost everything she makes is from recycled or upcycled materials. That is just so very true. And now there is a lot of companies out now. I haven't priced it though, but there's like a washing detergent that you can buy, and it's like in little sheets, and you don't have those plastic, big old heavy plastic packagings and stuff. And so there are companies that are taking into these all these things into consideration, so there isn't so much waste.
Amen,
Yes,
Alicia.
and Janet, from the fashion industry, that is right. A lot, and
People are
it's all
crazy.
going
They
into
wear
the
stuff
trash.
one time and then get rid of it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of people too that buy all this high expensive clothes and they wear it one time. They don't never wear it two times because they're very rich, I guess.
I guess. My pocketbook I have is made of recycled materials, and the designer, her name is Lily Bloom, and her pocketbooks are so colorful and pretty. They're not too
Oh,
expensive either. I mean, I they run about $25, and it's a nice pocketbook. That's what I always get. It's usually an anniversary or a birthday thing
right. Yeah.
from
So
the
you're not
hubby.
like, it's not like you're
But
buying a new pocketbook every week.
yeah, but it's made from plastic, so
Uh
that's a
huh.
cool.
Yeah. So there I have my, I just, all I did was use the two pieces of felt and I put the, put the, I just stitched them on with a running stitch. And then I have this roll of, um, oh God, what do you call that ribbon? You call this ribbon something.
Lizzie,
Quilt.
why I feel like we ain't never been on live before?
I don't know. It's like a twill ribbon. Okay. And so, oh, but you wait till you guys see what I got to show you in a minute. But it's going to be in a minute. Make you wait. Make you wait to show you this.
What? You're
I
not here
wanted
for
to.
a week and you get rusty.
I know I'm rusty already. I'm very rusty. But I went shopping. I went shopping. Yeah, that's what it is. It's twill tape. That's what it is, Eugenia. But and then this is fabric markers. So what I can do is I can write my words onto this twill tape, which I want to write safety.
Ooh. You can stamp on that too?
Yep, you can tape, you can stamp, and you can write. How do you spell safety? Safety or Ty?
You asking the wrong one. I can't spell. I think
Safety.
I think
Safty. I don't think there's an E in it. Well, I'm not putting no
no,
E
there's
in
not an
it.
E. That's right. Afty.
T. Usually I can write it and then I know if I wrote it right because it'll look wrong. But see, if you're writing on fabric with these markers, oh, Miss Ellie said there is an E. Well, I knew
There
that this looked wrong. Okay, so
Google
there
is
is
our
an E
friend.
in it.
Google is our friend.
So spelling does count in when you do this. Okay. S
Oh, I
A
never could spell.
F E T Y. Now that was dumb. I put a lowercase a. Ah, that doesn't matter. What the heck? So I'm putting. I want to put words on there. I want to put safety. We're going to pray for their safety and for their safety.
Lord
Safety.
have mercy. Are the allergies killing you? Or you got seasonal allergies? Because I'm about to die.
You're about to die.
Yeah, because
Um,
everything is like it's gonna be 80 here next week, and everything is budding, and it's like already crazy.
I was chilly this morning. Well, that's why I got my flannel shirt on.
It's supposed to get tomorrow. It's gonna hit the 70s and go straight up.
Okay, I want to just. I'm just going to put this one word up here for now until I think of other words that maybe I want to put on this one. I'm just going to put for their safety because they need to be safe. They need to be safe.
Janet
Peace.
says peace,
Thank you, Janet. I need that one. Peace. Thank you, Janet. I'll put peace.
love.
Yes.
Right, Emily? It's gonna get hot. And trust me, once that happens, everything's gonna open. Get
Yeah.
ready.
We just got done, complaining about cold weather now. So in just a couple of days, everybody's going to be complaining about being too hot. And peace and strength. Yes. P
UNITY unity. Two, three, four.
peace.
You know that Turkey is not letting the Russians into the Dead or whatever it is, the Dead Sea, Black Sea.
You know since we have become so close to each other through the um internet. It's like this world is not all that big. We are all family. We are just all family. Okay, unity.
It's just too much for me sometimes though. I can't handle it.
It hurts. It really does because it is family. It is all family. Wait a minute. Oh, and strength. I want to put strength too. Safety, peace, unity, and strength. What did I I'm left. My fingers are all funny colors because I've been dyeing things.
Yeah, I have to be careful how much I watch. Like I watched it this morning just because I haven't watched it in a week and I just wanted to know what was
If it
going
was
on.
over,
Well, I knew it wasn't over, but I just wanted to see how far it gone.
I just don't want it to turn into World War again.
Well, I didn't think it's gonna be too good if that happens.
It's
Because
just,
if he is a crazy maniac, then all he has to do is one thing. That's what scares me the most.
I know. And so many innocent people are being included. And okay, this is going to be my flag. I don't have my words stitched on yet, but I will stitch them on. But I want to show you a couple things. I want, first of all, I went shopping. I told you I went shopping to the Walmart.
To the
Okay,
Walmart.
I have not been in the Walmart for 2 years, but I bought this rug.
Look at you.
Huh?
I said, look at you. I know
I
you're
bought
gonna take it apart.
yes, yes. When I there was only two on the shelf at Walmart. But remember when I put up a video here a while back of a rug that I had and it started falling apart because I washed it so much?
Hmm.
Um,
That's
well,
what you used on your picture, your horse picture.
I use that a lot for my couching, the fabrics, because this rug are made of sari silks. Now, there's a different kind of these rag rugs too that you can buy, but they're not made with the sari silks. They're just made with Riri says I could be wrong, but what would the point of atomic bombing, the very places you want to take over, there wouldn't be nothing to. Yeah, that's true, Riri. Mm-hmm. And yes, that's what I heard too, Kathy, was the sunflower is Ukraine's national flower. I just saw that this morning. Yes, but this when I saw this at the store, I said, "Oh my gosh, that looks like one of those rugs I took apart." And so they have some other rag rugs too, which are more expensive. This one here was $10.88. And
Wow.
and it is 30 inches by 46 inches. And so
I got
I
one downstairs I'm going to send to you. It's not that sorry silk. It's like the other kind you're talking about. I have
now
one
the
downstairs.
other kind is not as valuable as this.
Yeah,
This
it's
one,
more I think it's more like a knit or polyester. It's something stretchy.
yeah, this one here, and when you read on it, it says, a lot of people say they will only buy things if they're, a lot of people here in the country, in our country, say they're only going to buy things made in the United States. Well, if you limit yourself to that, you're not going to have a lot because we depend on foreign imports for a lot of our things. Right on here, it's this, they call this jeweled shindy, and it says, made from recycled fabrics. And it says on the back, made in India. In India, this is made. So these, I mean, you can go and buy them sari silks like for craziness, crazy money that you can find them on like Etsy and YouTube on whatever that other place is, eBay and stuff. This is a whole great big old rug. And it is all so and it's so the tag is and it says Better Homes and Gardens. So if you are interesting anyway of this kind of, if you use a lot of the sari silks and things, which I use them especially in, now that I'm doing a lot of spirit stitching, I use them in couching, use them for couching. And this is, like I say, it's made in India, but it's made for Walmart because it says, or I guess whatever, it's walmart.com is where you buy this. And it's Better Homes and Gardens. So you could probably, if you order on walmart.com, you could probably get that. And even the number is here, the whatever. But now I didn't want to snip any of it till after I showed it off. Let me put this
Hi,
right.
PM Artist Studio.
Do what, sweetie?
PM Artist Studio says hello, hello.
Hi, PM Artist Studio. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, she is the
She's
she's
the
the
Jelly Queen.
yeah, Jelly Plate Queen. I'm telling you, the stuff she was doing on Jelly Plate the other day was amazing.
It is Mariah. I think Mariah's her daughter, right?
Oh, I guess, yeah, right, yes. And she's so funny. They're so funny. They're just funny. I love watching them. Even when I don't do a whole lot of. And so what you do with this, look at this. I'm telling you what's the truth. I'm just going to cut this. I'm just going to go down this one piece right here. I'm going to go down this one piece because I just wanted to show you what this is just amazing. This is like amazing. I'm just going to go right down this little pink thread and I'm cutting all the, what am I cutting? The warps or the wefts? I know there's warps go one way, wefts go the other. So I'm cutting the
So
string.
is it sorry wrapped on itself or is it wrapped on a cord or something?
It's woven together like on a weaving machine. And so it's like, when you go on a weaving machine and you got a weft and a warp, the threads going one
No.
way are the weft and the ones that go the other way Um,
Yeah, I've never done that.
yeah, well, you do it on a weaving machine. That's how they make these rag rugs. And so what I'm cutting is the strings that, because you put the strings on first, and then you start weaving the fabrics into the strings. And yes, Lynn says textiles from India are the best, especially if you like color. Warp. Okay, so PM, um, warp is the strings, right? Warp is the strings. Okay, and
I've watched
so,
them do it on YouTube. It's really cool. They do the rugs. They shoot those things through.
but I mean, this is one way of getting this fab. I just want to see this one string. I'm not gonna undo this whole thing right now. I'm just gonna get this one piece out so I can see exactly, because it's like magical. It's in there and it's like magic, and it's like you're unwrapping a Christmas gift or a birthday gift or a graduation gift or Groundhog Day gift or
You
whatever
said
you get.
waif is what you were keeping. Waif. What? WEFT.
Okay, okay, and she says, be ready to wash the sorry pieces. They have a bit of a smell. Yes, they do. Not bad, but they do. And so, yeah, I had my the rug that I took apart already bef- before I had washed it like a look at this. Look. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen and
Oh,
boys
so
and
it
girls,
is wrapped on itself.
look at this. How wide that piece of fabric is.
That's cool.
This is amazing. Look at this one's about 5 inches wide all the way down, and it's long. And look at the color of this one. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
It is. Look at that. It's beautiful. And so once you take this whole thing apart, okay, so these are the wefts. What's left is weft. I'm making a bracelet from the hard round board inside the packing tape from Dollar Tree. Oh, how fun, Riri. Yes. That is awesome too. I mean, look at us go with our recycling stuff. We don't need to send anything to them doggone old hi Mark Sidebottom. I seen you there, but I don't think I said hi. But hello and thanks for coming. And look at this. Very silky. This one is very stretchy. That's kind of neat. And now that I'm doing a lot of my spirit stitching, it's look at this. Oh, I can't wait to just pull this whole thing apart. All right. Anyway, but anyhow, whilst I was shopping, I found this here ball of yarn,
Ooh.
and it's called chenille chunky yarn. And
Oh my goodness.
look how thick it is. That's as big around as a big round thing.
Do you use
And
one of those gigantic hooks or do you do it with your fingers?
I'm not going to crochet or knit or nothing with this. I'm
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm going to cut pieces. Here's a piece I cut off and I sprayed it. That's why I got green fingers. I
Oh,
sprayed it to make different colors. So when I am doing, um, it is very pricey, Sherry, but I think this was almost $7 for this.
yeah, that's expensive stuff.
Where was
Well,
this
there's
one?
more expensive than that, but
Oh, this is made in Vietnam. So see, we need the whole world to get our stuff. but I didn't buy it to make any one thing with. I bought it to use in pieces. This one skein will last me like for the rest of my life because see, I will cut pieces off and I will spray them, or you can even use paint. You can use yes, couching. I'm going to be couching. That's what I
Hi,
saw.
Valerie.
When I saw this, I said, "Oh my gosh, will that be awesome to couch?" And look at, even if I go round and round and round and couch that, oh my gosh, how pretty that's going to be. I mean, so I didn't see a sweater made out of it or anything. I seen when I saw that, I said, I need that in my life and I'm buying white because then I can make it any color I want. So then
Ooh, Christine.
I seen this here skein of yarn. I bought me 2 skeins of yarn. I don't need yarn, but this is, it's like a fur. What they call this thing? Gopher faux, Faux, gopher folks, whatever, faux. You know what, Gail? That's funny because yellow is the only color of spray I don't have. And I was looking this morning to see if I had yellow, and I don't. So I figured, but you know what I do have in my kitchen cupboard is I have some, oh God, what is that stuff called? Oh my God, I use it in yellow rice. No,
Saffron.
saffron. I have saffron. I could mix
Or
myself
turn or it could be turmeric. Turmeric. That's like a yellow
turmeric.
orange.
Is that yellow
Turmeric.
too?
Yeah.
Turmeric. Yes, I could use that and make a spray. So I could color it. I could, but I love this. It's almost like an eyelash, but it's real fuzzy, like a real fuzzy. Yeah, I already have. I see, but see, I already have saffron. So because I had to buy it for a recipe I did like a long time ago. I don't do recipes anymore because I don't really cook, and and you wouldn't need much, but a little tiny pinch, a little
Yeah,
pinch,
it's
a
pretty strong.
little pinch between your cheek and your gum. And so that's what I bought. I bought those two. Where was this one made? Where? Oh, they call this color Baked Alaska. Oh, this one was actually made in the United States, Lion Brand. Okay, so that I bought. But then I also bought 3 pieces of fat quarters. But I bought this one because it had the vans on it, the hippie vans, Volkswagen vans. I bought that. And I
Yeah.
bought this piece because it's got all those little animals and I can cut them out. And then this one is got flowers and it's got this like a little cutest little zebra kind of thing. And and I bought those 3 pieces. That was something else that I bought. But because I'm doing my let me see. Oh, see, this is a cover I'm working on right now. So see, I've got already, I put one of the vans already on here. But when I do my spirit stitching, nothing matches and nothing has to go with anything. So if I have a flower that's this big and a van that's this little, it's okay. There's flowers. This was a little piece of, this was white, this lace, but I sprayed it and made it into a light blue and just put it on there with my little those little stitches, those little tiny stitches, and that I can't figure out what you call. But anyway, amazing though. This, and I have so much fun with this. This was a little piece of pretty lace, and so when I find something that's just pretty, but I don't know what I'm going to use it for, it's going to go on one of my spirit stitches. And so this is going to be a needlebook cover whenever I get it finished, but it's not finished. But see what I did first was I used some of my I'll shut up in a minute, Ray. Just a minute and I'll shut up.
Oh no, you keep going.
Okay,
I love that.
this here
Is that
is
gonna
a
be a
roll.
pen book?
This roll of stuff is nappy liners,
Ooh,
diaper
you
liners
used a lot
you
of it.
can use in diapers for babies. But oh my gosh, you spray on this stuff and it is so awesome. You can spray and make colors, and then all of this that's
Fiona.
pink and green, red, pink, and green and blue. That's all of that stuff. But I have,
How long does the onion?
where
I've
did I
never
put that?
done onion dye.
Onion dye.
Would you use the purple onion?
Oh, wait, I don't know where I put
The
that
purple
stuff.
onion?
Have you been at the herbs in the hippie van? Have you been? Yeah, Van. Yeah, don't be telling them my secrets, Fiona. Yeah, those herbs that's in the hippie van. Yeah, I once had a I once dated a dude. I dated a dude once that were that had a hippie van. Oh my gosh! And he played a guitar, and he was amazing. But I only dated him like 2 times or whatever. Onion dyes are color fast. Patty says onion dyes are color fast. That's Invictus is there too. Um oh, and Carol. Carol is there too. See, I'm not seeing it. And Angela. I've never used onions for dyeing. I need to because I'm really into the dyeing things. I mean, I don't want to dye, but I want to dye stuff. And I'm learning there is so many different. Well, I don't know what I did with that stuff. Where put that stuff, Elizabeth? Where'd you put your stuff? Oh, but anyway, I don't know. I did the stuff. Darn it. But see, when I did spray that stuff, I laid it on this piece of felt and then sprayed it. And so then my felt comes up so pretty too. Hi, Joy Robinson, my sweet friend. Let me see. I just wanted to show you awesomeness, how much awesomeness. Oh, here's my little thing. See, in here, I have some stuff that I've sprayed, felt. I've sprayed some um, cheesecloth. Oh, I don't have a piece of my other stuff in here. Oh, I thought I had my stuff. I must have used all my stuff. But when you use this here, these diaper liners, hi, beautiful little bit, you can tear it. And when you tear this stuff, you get the most awesome edge, like a hairy, furry edge when you tear it. And so then if you put it together like in a flower, I mean, if you spray it first, you got it all pretty colors. Then you got this edge on there. The flowers come out beautiful. Oh, there's Lorna's Little Loves from Scotland. So, yes. Oh, how awesome. But so that is, and those are diaper liners. But I'm learning so much. Actually, the lady that I watch so much is our Ariane Zurcher. And now Ariane Zurcher uses very high dollar threads and high dollar fabrics and high dollar everything. But what I'm learning though is you can make almost all that fanciness that she uses, you can make it yourself out of different things by recycling. And although one thing I did order some, and I ordered it from the UK, and I paid too much money. I'll probably get a piece about 4 inches square. I don't know, but it's called mulberry bark. And but I ordered it only because I want to feel. I like the way she uses it, and I like the way she uses it, and it just looks like it feels really good. So I want to see what it feels like and whatever, and see if I can come up with something the same ish. But the only place I could find to even order it was from the UK. So I did order me a piece, and I don't know how much I'm getting because I don't get them centimeter things. And so they make paper out of that. You mean out of the mulberry? I know I've had mulberry paper, but the mulberry bark is it's amazing just to see what she does with it. And she paints it into different colors and things. And so hi Vigdis, hello. And then Elizabeth is from the UK, North Wales. Yeah, somewhere in the UK is where I ordered this piece of mulberry bark, which I didn't even know because it said L12. So I said, well, I wonder if that's like same as $12. I don't know. And then so whenever it come, oh, did you, Janet? Send it? I just want to get a piece. So here we go around the mulberry bark bush. And so, but I want to see it. I want to feel it. I want to see it and feel it. So, as it turned out, with the shipping and for the cost of the bark, I paid 29 US dollars. So, we'll see how much I get. I don't know how much it'll even be, but it's like I want to see what it feels like and everything and see if I can make it. Because there's another thing that I've got, which is a covering that you put over like your plants to keep them from freezing. And I bought a sheet of that, and that's very inexpensive, and it's a big sheet, and you can take that like with your heat gun. Oh, and by the way, I didn't realize I had another heat gun. And so I got a heat gun here because my other one went kaputski. Then I remembered I had this one. So now I threw the other one in the garbage and I got that one. But so I have a heat gun, but you can take it and melt it. Walmart has bamboo diaper inserts, 100 for $12.50 in their website. Oh, okay. So, and that's what this is bamboo. I don't remember what I paid for. I ordered mine through I think it is. Fiona, Devin, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I ordered mine, Janet, through
Amazon.
Walmart. Not Walmart, Amazon. And so what is the name of the girl that I ordered from? The girl I ordered from, she's somebody who sells, it's her and her husband that has a little company. They sell a lot of hand dyed fibers and that kind of thing. Um, what's the plant thing made out of? The plant thing is, let me see if this is it. It's called floating row cover. Lightweight, breathable fabric allows air and UV light to reach plants. Easy to use. Let's see if it says garden supply. It doesn't even say, it's just agricultural fabric, and it's made to cover up your rows. But keep your plants away from frost, insects, ants, birds, deer, rabbits. Well, it doesn't say what it's actually made out of, but I really don't even know. And I'm just playing with it right now. Yeah, you can't melt burlap. No, that you can't. And so, but I'm just testing. I'm just playing with a lot of things to see what I can do. Tool, yeah, tool is okay, Papa. I love you too. And
You don't understand?
Stiff Francis, yes, that is where I ordered the piece of mulberry bark is from Steph Francis. That's exactly who it was. She's got, oh my gosh, beautiful threads. And, but see, I want to use what threads I have. I want to use, having some of the, yeah, it's like a netting for the garden. Yes. Yes, this I ordered from Steph Francis, the mulberry bark. So I haven't got it yet. I ordered it about a week ago, so I'm not sure how long because it's coming from UK. I don't know how long it'll take to get here, but I'm very curious to see what it feels like. And because I've seen where Ariana, who I've been watching so much, she uses it and it looks so cool. She has got like a jillion miles of threads, and a lot of them she bought from Steph Francis. Oh, 4 to 6 weeks, most likely. Yeah. Which I figure it'll be a while. I'm not in a real hurry. But when I do get it, it'll be very interesting to see what, yes. And Carol at the Magical Touch Studio, she's using what thread she has too. And so, and I, you know, and what we have is pretty, there's just there, I have so many beautiful threads and nothing that costs a whole lot of money. But this girl that I watch, she puts her items into like art shows and stuff. In fact, she lives in New York City, but the other day she says, "Well, I won't be on for like a week or so because I'm going to." She's going on to a meeting, like an art something in Paris. I think she's going to Paris. I thought, oh yeah, okay. I go to the art shows over there at the thrift shop and find out what I can find. So she's going to Paris. But anyhow, and then I wanted to say, see, I've missed you guys. Oh, this is going. I made my one kit that I sold, which was my needlebook kit, and now I've got a cover made for my second needlebook kit. This one's bigger than the other one, and all I do is I make the cover, and then I just pile junk in it. To Her name is Ariane Zurcher. On the other hand, she calls her station on the other hand. And so she's amazing to watch. I've learned so much from her. And so, and she's going to Paris. I think, oh, how cool. But this is the thing I really like that I learned from her, are these, oh gosh, tendrils, bullion tendrils. Although she makes them out of all the fancy, shiny, silky yarns and stuff, but they're still just pretty out of just anything. And so I've got a few on this one, maybe. Maybe I only had that one on this one. But when I do this, though, like this one, I first, well, there's so many layers on here. I put stuff on here and then I put tulle over the top of it, and then I just do some, I don't know how to do that stitching on the sewing machine where you just free motion quilting. I do that, but I don't do it right. I just do it my way. And then after I do that part, then I got the background done, and then I start putting things on top already on another layer. So this one is going to be my next one. I got to put all my things together. That'll go with the kit. And then, but there's beads and buttons and stitches and a butterfly and little things and stuff. But now I'm working on this one. And I guess and that one's got a lot of bullion going on. I like the bullion tendrils. I think they're just so pretty. This one's got a lot more needing to go on this one. But I even have a piece of paper in there. That's underneath the tulle. But that was off of an old vintage piece of um, skein of embroidery floss, and I thought, oh, that is so cool. And I just, that's paper, but it's under there because you're not going to put your needle book in the washing machine. So, oh, Susan Taylor Brown too, Fiona, she is a good one to watch too. She is very good at explaining, and she uses a lot of recycled things, and she doesn't use as much of the fancy stuff. She's another one to really to learn a lot from. And so, and this, I just have to say this too. I was at yeah, Angela Susan's one of my faves too. She is amazing. Keep her feel down to earth. I ordered this. Kathy Volante had a live sale on her channel, and everything was $1. This was She had this, which I guess it's a piece of an old quilt, and it is aged, so aged. And I am going to work on this. This is how it was, just like this. And I can hardly wait to start stitching on this to see what I can come up with for that, because that's going to be pretty. That is going to be absolutely gorgeous. So I was happy to get that. Okay, now we were also talking about on the Scrappinlizzi site, and also on Ray's on Facebook pages, we put up Ray put up a challenge, and like I was telling you at the beginning, she put up a challenge. She has made a let me find her again. I think she's taking a nap.
No, I'm here.
Okay. Ray put up a challenge last week, or the week well, it's been about 2 weeks ago. She put up the challenge because she has made a beautiful journal, steampunk journal, and she wants to give it away. And so what she did, Norwegian embroidery is beautiful, especially at the national cost. Oh, I gotta look up Norwegian embroidery. But anyway, um, and so she put up a challenge on her Facebook group and on mine. And anybody who entered a picture that made a
Steampunk tag.
oh, you go ahead. Would you please say it, because my words are coming.
Okay, so we had a challenge, a hashtag challenge, steampunk tag, and you were entered into the drawing to win my journal, traveler's notebook, I guess, size. I'm not sure if it qualifies for either, but there was 4 people. If you posted it in Lizzie's group and my group, you got 2 entries. And Babbling Brook, Lizzie, do you know who Babbling Brook is?
She's Tammy Wolf.
Okay, Tammy Wolf got 2 because she put it on my Facebook group and Lizzie's Facebook group. And then we had 3 other ones. Tiffany Wells put 1 on my group, on my Facebook group, Tiffany Wells. And then we had 2 on your group that only put it on yours, and that was Barbara Batzer and Vicky Chick. So
Okay.
all these ladies, am I still blurry? Am I blurry?
You're a little bit blurry, but we can still hear you and see you.
All right, going into the cup. So there's a total of, what did I say, 4. So 1 had an extra one, so there's 5. And we'll see who comes out.
Wait a minute, I thought you mentioned more than 4.
No, there was 4, but there was 5 because 1 had 2.
Okay.
Babbling Brooks.
To what?
Madeline Brooks won the.
Okay, Babbling Brooks won it.
So
All
I
right.
need.
So
Who did you say it was?
Tammy Wolf.
Tammy Wolf.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen her in here.
All
But
right.
I her address will be in the address file in the Scrappinlizzi Unicorn Facebook group.
All right. Let me write that down then, so I don't forget. And
And she,
I also made two runner up packs. These are these are steampunk like pieces and bobs that I had left from making this. So it's kind of full of stuff. So those are gonna go to two more ladies as a runner up prize for participating.
oh yay.
So we got two here. We got
Right.
Tiffany Wells. She's gonna get one. And Miss Vicky Chick. And Barbara, I'm gonna send you something too. Everybody wins. Yay.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for
All right.
participating.
So we were talking that we thought that maybe we would like to do a challenge each month. And we don't know how it'll work out. Like this particular challenge, we didn't have a lot of interest. We had 4 people, and so and looks like all 4 of them are going to have get a prize. And so for April 1st, now on April 1st, now I'm going this one will come from my stuff. And because I have things made, and Ray has things made, and we want to get rid of our stuff. And so on on now this is on April 1st, now April Fool's Day, we're going to have the next drawing. And what I'm going to give out on that one is this needle book. And I still need to fill it. I want to fill it. So, but this needle book, and I might even add still a little something on this, because now that I'm doing all my spirit stitching, and I did this one a while back, I might still add some more to this. I'm not sure. But it's got a pocket in the front, and I'll put something in there. And it's got a page here to put pins. It's got a little pocket inside here. And I just put a couple of
You can
those
back
things.
me back up.
Embroidery floss. What are you doing? I want to see what you're doing.
I'm crocheting. See my
Oh, well, what are you crocheting?
it's gonna be like a lap blanket.
Like a lap quilt?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to show you all my lap quilts I'm doing too. Oh, but anyhow,
The
another
wool
page.
with sparkle red heart. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, that's pretty. And then another page here, and the pages are felt, and that you can put needles in there, safety pins, anything. And then here is another, just 2 small little pages. So this is going to be for the winner on April 1st. But now what you need to do to be able to get a ticket to win this needle book is make either a pincushion or a pincushion or a keychain. Now, if you've been on Scrappinlizzi Unicorns, you have seen where Tracy Turner has put up some little keychains that she has made. But in your pincushion or your keychain, you need to have a little bit of slow stitching or spirit stitching in it. So some kind of stitching, like for one of the little, let me see, I have here is a pin cushion that was made and sent to me by Cordula. And she just took a piece, this was a horse on a piece of fabric. She sewed it together front and back, made a She cut that horse out, and then a back, and she stitched it together. She put my name on it. You don't have to put my name on it, of course, but that's her stitching. And then she stitched all the way around, just a running stitch around the running horse. And that's her pin
That's
cushion. And she
cute.
sent that to me, and I've got some pins in my little horse. And I think that's adorable. She put a little charm on there that says made with love, a pin cushion. Now, and I haven't, I don't have a, I don't have a keychain, but if you look on the Scrappinlizzi site, you will see where Tracy Turner has made some keychain. They're not just like there's like a little pillow, or like not, they might not even be like a pillow. They might be just a little square of fabric, and she's done some stitching, just a small little piece. And it doesn't have to be a keychain. You don't have to have that metal key ring and stuff on it. You can just put a ribbon on it to hang it and call it a keychain. So if you make something that is a slow stitched, either a pin cushion, a small something, a pin cushion or a keychain, take your picture of that. And what was that hashtag we did before, Happy Ray?
Hashtag unicorn sunshine.
Okay, so this one will be hashtag unicorn sunshine 2 with the number 2 behind it.
Okay, I'll put up a post for it in the group. So you
Will
don't have to
you?
worry.
Thank you. And so
Yes.
that spirit stitching, Marcia, is what we're calling our new kind of stitching spirit stitching. So there can be embroidery in there, there can be slow stitching of any kind, whatever, however your spirit moves you. And so this here is a lot of spirit stitching because nothing matches on here. And you might just pick up something and just sew it on. There's buttons, there's beads, there's yo-yos, there's a little embroidery, there's beads here. Here's a nothing matches. You can do a lot of you can do couching on there. So there's a lot of because there's so many different places, so many different things that you can just hand stitch. And instead of calling it we just call it whatever however your spirit moves you. And so we come up with that name ourselves. So we just call it spirit stitching.
They're winning a needle journal
A
or
needle
what?
book. Yeah,
Needle
it's a
book.
needle book.
Okay,
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah. And there'll be a lot of stuff in the needle book. So you might want to really win that. And
So there's got to be, and there's got to be some slow stitching on it somewhere.
some kind of stitching, yes. And so it'll be spirit stitching because it's whatever moves you, whatever your spirit tells you to stitch. You just have to have a needle and thread in your hand. Does not have to be embroidery, does not have to be anything, but however your spirit moves you, just go ahead and put that, like when you look at this here, there's nothing that matches, and there's no reason for, and there's some crocheted flower that I put in there and then put a yo-yo on top of it and a button on top of it, and then there's a little chain stitch that might be embroidery there, but it's a little bit of everything. um Janet, I don't know anything about Instagram. So no, I think it will have to go into the group, either into the into Scrappinlizzi Unicorns, or into which one? Say that. What is the name of yours?
Let's just do yours. They don't have to do mine.
Okay,
This is yours.
well, we'll see
I can put it on Instagram if you want me to. But
I don't know how to pull up things off. I don't know anything about Instagram.
I can put it under Happy Ray of Crafty Sunshine, and I can put the hashtag on it.
Okay,
But I
if you
can't
can
go in
do it,
your
then we
account.
can do Instagram too.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's mine is my name, Happy Ray of Crafty Sunshine. It's Instagram too.
Okay, so we can do it that way because some people do not have a Facebook. So that's good. That I mean that I guess that is part of Facebook though. I don't know how it works. So as long as you know how it works, because see, you're young, and your
I
brain
can
is
tag Lizzie in it.
huh?
So I guess it might pull you in if I tag you on it. But do me a favor and send me a picture of the little needle book that you want to give away, and I have to have a picture for Instagram.
Oh, okay. All right. I can do that. I will do that. I absolutely can do that. And so, and who knows? I'll probably come up with a runner-up gift too, just because you did. I have to do everything. I'm a monkey see, monkey do kind of person.
No, you don't.
And so, and because it's something small, so even if you're overseas, even if you're across the pond, it won't cost a lot for me to send this off. And you guys are worth it's worth it to me to have you all be right there where you're at. So Instagram, you can put it on Instagram, and Miss Happy Ray of Sunshine will find you. She knows how. She's part detective. Part detective. Yep. So anyhow,
Oh, it's easy, Janet. If you take a picture with your phone and you save it to your photos, you just when you go to post your post in Facebook, there's an option where you see the little camera. You click on that, and you can attach your photo to it, and then you do your post, and it'll be there. I don't know if that helps. It's kind of different when you're looking at it. Somebody's trying to explain it to you.
the only way I know how to put a picture up on, I take a picture with my telephone, and then I take a picture of something with my phone, and then okay, like if I go like this here,
It's the easiest way to do it like that.
and then if I go like this way, and I put my camera on my phone, and then I go like this, and I take a picture. Okay, now I got a picture of that on my phone. So then now I'm going to, well, right now I'm just going to go to Messenger right now. Let's see, Messenger. And I'm going to go to Ray. Oh, there's Ray. And then I can go here to my pictures right there. And there's my picture. And I can send it. See, so now I've sent the picture to Ray. Or I could have went just to my messenger and hit the camera and just send a picture to Ray. But let me see. If I go to Facebook on my camera,
Oh yes, Jenna, you do. If you don't have Facebook, then no, you can't.
oh yeah, I have Facebook on my phone.
And you would also need to, if you get it, you would also need to join Lizzie's group, Facebook group.
Yeah. See, because here now, because then you can go to Facebook. And if you got Facebook on your phone, you can go with whatever Facebook group. And then here it says,
Do you and her chat in the do y'all chat in the messenger? Because she could send it to you that way, and then it could get posted up onto the group like that. If she don't have any other way, I don't know if y'all chat or not. Or you could friend me. Mine's Ray Granger Perez, and you could send
yeah.
it to me. I could post it up.
Oh, okay. Now Gail just approved Ethel and Marcia for the group. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you so much. Oh, see, then that way
Oh, okay.
you can post any of your pictures. Any We love for you to take photos of um things that you make, your crafty things, of and not just for the challenges, but any crafty things. and um and because that is so much inspiration for other people to see your things that oh, you get so okay. Janice says she is on Lizzie's Facebook. Okay, I don't know how to put a picture onto the Facebook group without having your phone, without getting the picture first on your phone.
Marsha needs to know the challenge again.
Okay, the challenge is to win this needle book. The challenge is to make a slow stitched or spirit stitched, either some kind of a little pin cushion, which all you need is a little fabric and something to stuff. It can be more fabric. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And just have something stitched on it. Like on this, it has my name stitched on it. But you can stitch any little something on this one. All the stitching that's on this is my name. And then stitching that goes around this image of a horse that's already on here. And that is it. And if you look on the group, you'll see where and maybe there's been more than just Tracy, but uh Tracy has put up images of keychains that she has spirit stitched or slow stitched on, any kind of stitching on, hand stitching that you did by hand. And so it can be a keychain
Lizzie,
or a pin cushion.
take me off because I am all wonky on Facebook. I don't know what's going on.
Take you off. You just want to hide in a closet.
No, I'm not clear.
Okay. All right,
Um,
sweetie.
Patty said, how many times can they enter? Is it just it's just once per person, regardless how many pictures you post? That's what we did
Oh,
last time.
that's the way we did it last time. It was one per person. Okay, but since I'm giving you a choice of making a pin cushion or a keychain, if you do a pin cushion and a keychain, then you can get two.
Okay. So two
So,
inches.
but only one picture cushion, only one. I mean, you can post as many as you want, but you'll only get one for a pin cushion, one for a keychain. So you can still get two chances to win. Does it have to be a stuffed keychain or can it be flat? It can be flat and stitched on. Yes. I love
Christina
Marsha.
again.
Her Purple Poodle Creations. Golly, I'm
Thank
so
you so
glad you're
much.
here. But yes, and we want to do these challenges like once a month, and 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 if we can, because we have little things, we won't ever have anything big. We want something small that shipping won't be so much, because we're I anyway I want to include anybody. I don't want to just include the United States. I want to include our whole family, which could be on the other side of creation, East Dua Didi or something. Yes, Patty says she likes all the keychains that's posted already on Facebook. And so I'm just going to I didn't see Tracy in here, although she sometimes watches the replays. I'll have to let her know, be sure and tag hers. You have to be sure and do the hashtag, because that's how we find who has who has put who has done their job. We can
Yeah.
That's how we can find them.
The last time I put an album up, but I'm not sure if everybody knows how to do that. So, but if you hashtag it, it's for sure going to be found.
Yeah, hashtag, because I don't know how to put things in albums myself. So just be sure and hashtag it, and we will find it for sure that way. And so, oh, I wanted to just show you how far I've got on my quilt. I mean my lap. I mean my crochet. Just
Thank
a
you,
minute.
Sherry.
I'm gonna go get my little crochet thing. It's gonna take me forever to finish it, but I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Keep an eye on something. Keep talking, Ray.
Thank you, Christine. It was very much a surprise, and I love it all. It's always a tickle when I get Happy Mail because most of the time it's just me buying stuff. So my husband will come in and he'll bring me something. He'll be like, "Ooh, you bought something else," and I'll be like, "Oh no, not this time. It's Happy Mail." And then I have to do a little dance because he thinks everything that comes in the house is something I bought.
La 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 la. I'm coming back. I'm stumbling right on back. Fall in my
Lizzie, can I
chair.
can I join in the challenge? I want a needle book.
You want a needle book?
I want
Well,
a Lizzie special.
you'll have to put. You know what? You'll have to put up something in the challenge. You might win it.
Can I join? Is it fair?
Yes. Yes, it
Woo.
is.
The camera does not like your colors. You got too many colors.
I got too many colors. Now, this is. Gosh, I got too many colors. Gosh, it's the hippie in me. This is a lap blanket that I'm using the double-ended crochet hook thingy.
Oh, yours is pretty, Lizzie.
And boy,
Yours
it
is
just
heavy. I can tell
it's
it's
going to
heavy.
be really warm. And hopefully are my teeth on the
Are those your teeth?
No, they're in my mouth where they belong.
What's going on?
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Why doesn't
It's
this one want to let me see? Allie K saw my teeth. They were on my they were on my sewing machine. I take my bottom teeth out sometimes because oh, Elizabeth saw them too. Oh, good grief. Okay, but anyhow, this see I can't even show it to you because my computer won't let me. It's four times this wide. See,
dang. That's a big one.
so how wide is it? So it's about 48 inches wide, and I'm using two skeins of yarn, or these cakes at Sugar Wheel, and this one was
Uh-huh.
too, but this one's almost done, and this one's almost done. Then I'll switch to another. So it's going to be a lot of colors before it's done. But it's
Oh,
see I'm
and there's one
using
color on one side and the other on the other side,
I'm using
right?
this double-ended hook with the wire in between. No, it's just the colors, Gail. I'm not touching the mouse. It's the colors that do it. It just see if I take my hands off of my color, off of my thing, it's just going to do that. See? It's just to wake you up, but it is going to be very warm. This being crocheted, there's no holes in it. There's no by doing it this way with this double-ended hook. Some people call it Tunisian, but it's just really a little bit different than Tunisian. And
Kind of like knitting.
but see, there's two hooks, but they're hooked together. So when I go one direction, I pull it off the hook and put it on the hook with one skein of yarn, and then I go on the other end and I put it off the hook and back on the hook with the other skein of yarn, and and so it's 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 really coming out pretty. It's got some beautiful. It's going to have so many colors in it, and these yarns that I'm using are what they call color change. It's usually about 4 or 5 different colors. And so self striping, they call it. And so, but it's coming out. I really like it. And so this is what I keep by my chair when I'm in the other room. And but it
That's the
this
way
the
mine
color,
is. It's self-striping.
and it's
Mine
gonna
has
be
a little. Mine
it's
has
gonna
a little
be
strip
very,
of
very
metallic.
warm. And I'm making it to the size that I can when I'm sitting on my chair, on my lazy chair, it'll go all the way down to my feet and up over my lap. So anyhow, that's going to be fun. Oh, and I wanted to show you this too. Miss Beetle Chick, she sent me, this is so awesome. She said, just slip this in your paper doll book till you're ready to play. But oh my God, I love these. For one thing, right there on the front of the envelope, look at that pretty little girl. That's me. I'm just exactly that thin too. But and then she said all these little images, and I don't know if she had them in a coloring book or whatever, but they're so cute and they're so little. And these ones here, those ones are already colored, just little bitty. This one here she colored. These are all my bathing suits and beautiful things hanging on hangers, and look at them and how fun these are going to be. And look at, see, just and see, like something like this you would color with gel pens. Oh, Janet now has Facebook on her phone. You go with yourself, Miss Janet. Now it's going to be easier than ever to get pictures put up on your put up. These are so awesome. I love these. I love these. So she sent me a bunch, but seems like I want to make some copies of them before I even color them. She started coloring some of them, but these will be, I love these really tiny ones. They're so cute because we can color them and I can put them on the envelopes. So I'm going to keep it in this envelope though, so I don't lose them.
That might be stamps.
So, but I love it. No, I think she cut them out of a coloring book. Maybe they are stamps, but I don't think so. I think she cut them out of a coloring book. I have to ask her.
Or they could be digital stamps.
Yeah, I love them. So cute. She was one of the winners. Miss Beetlejuice, Vicky Chick.
Nikki Chick, is that who it was?
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
I
Oh, well,
don't
I
know.
I call her Beetlejuice. She calls her, let's see, Beetle Chick, Beetlejuice. I call her Beetlejuice,
So
but now she calls herself Vicky
Nikki
Chick. I
Chick.
think maybe she got rid of her Volkswagen. I don't know.
Nikki Chick is
They're all the same.
Beetlejuice.
They're all the same people.
I can't keep it all straight though.
I know it. I don't keep everybody's names straight either. This is another kind of yarn. This one I found at the yard sale. I mean, at the thrift shop. And I don't know what this is called because it didn't have any label. But look at that yarn.
I don't, Christina, but I see it. I see it sometimes when people show it on their YouTube channels. It's
And
nice.
oh, Daphne's Diary. Oh my gosh. It's that's an amazing magazine, Daphne's Diary. I don't get it myself, but oh, I sure would like to. It's beautiful. The stuff that's in Daphne's Diary is amazing. I think it's pretty pricey.
Can't be no pricier than Somerset. You made me get that one.
Yeah, see, since I already get the Somerset thing, I don't know that I should get Daphne's Diary because that would make me too spoiled. Oh, another thing I ordered. I didn't order. I bought when I was on my shopping scam likely. Just a minute, I had to get this. Hello, I'm so glad you called. I've been wanting to talk to you about your car's warranty. I think it's about to expire. Why
Lizzie,
you
you
hang up
crazy.
on me? Dang it. They hung up on me.
I'm
Oh well.
doing that next time. I
Da,
probably
da, da,
get
da.
20 a day.
I know that, but they hang up on me every time. I want to let them know about their car's warranty. It's about to expire. But I when I was at my shopping spree over to the Walmart, I bought one piece of this here Ada cloth. I think it's what it's called. But I cut it in 4 pieces. And I'm going to make, now I don't remember who I seen making this, but I think it was the awesome thing. I'm going to make ones for January, one for February, one for March, one for April. So I got 4, January, March, April, 4 out of this one piece. Then I'll go buy another piece. And then I'm going to stitch them together and make it a whole roll. Somebody did that last year and they're doing it again this year. And I don't remember who it was. Somebody might have seen who's doing that. So then you put it all on a roll and it's a whole scroll for the whole year. But what I want to do with mine, is when I put January up, I'm going to put everybody in my family that has birthday in January. And then February, it's going to have, and then I'm going to have little flowers and stuff on it too. But it's going to be a whole birthday thing. And since I have a family of like 150, well, maybe not that many, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. But I just bought that, so I haven't started it yet. But that's what I'm going to do.
The Magical Touch, she did one for last year. It was a scroll. But
Oh,
when,
maybe that's where I saw it.
yeah,
I
and Aunt
saw
Beck's
it.
doing one for this year.
Okay, that's where I saw it. Yep, because I watched Carol on the Magical Touch and I watched Aunt Beck. So that is where I saw it. And that's where I got the idea. But I'm going to do, mine is going to be all birthdays for my whole. And then if I get a new child born, if I have any more children at age 72, um, oh no, that ain't happening. Unless I kidnap somebody. And I have seen some kids cute enough to kidnap. But call them my own.
And
But I
keep
can
them.
always add them then. They're going to, I'm just, so it'll be not just for this year, it's going to be like forever. Because I don't think I'd make one for this year and then make another one next year. So, okay, what time is it? 1:42. Okay, was there anything else we were going to talk about today, Ray? Ray?
I know I
Raymond?
just
Oh,
found a big
you know
boo
what?
boo on crocheting.
Oh, I have to. I'm going to finish my flag. I'm going to do that tonight and get it hung outside because we do have to. And I learned how to spell safety today, so that's good. And but then I gotta pull another card. Now I'm hopefully not going to be a whole week before I do another live stream. And so, but I got to pull another card because here now I got prayer flag on this one. See, for those of you who don't know me, I pull each. These are my prompt. Um, do we put it on your side, Lizzie? Unicorn group. Yes, put your picture up on the Lizzie Scrappinlizzi unicorn group. Yes, Barbara. Yes, Barbara. And so now I'm gonna. And what I do with these are reminder prompts for myself because I have a lot of things in my life and in my this here room that I'm sitting in my nest. I just put a new curtain up. I have a door on my bedroom on this room, but I don't shut it. And so instead, I put one of these curtains up that looks like beads, but it's just ribbons. Oh, I just had to throw that in. But I wrote on these cards different things that I haven't used in like a coon's age. And so I put them on these cards. So then I pick a card, and that means I have to do something, whatever I pick. It might be something that I'm working on, or it might be a product that I have that I haven't used, or something. And so now, my last one was prayer flag, and it worked out perfect because I needed to do a prayer flag for Ukraine, and I'm gonna finish stitching these little, or maybe I'll just pin them on. I don't know. They can be pinned on too, and hang it with my other hand. I should take a picture of my clothesline of prayer flags. Okay, so I'm gonna pick what I'm gonna do for next time, and I'm just gonna go right um right here. This one right here. Okay. Carnival Cruise. I'm going on a Carnival Cruise. Oh, yay. Oh, no, that's right. Not that. Wax seal. I haven't played with my wax seal things for a long time. So I'm going to be playing with a wax seal the next time I do a live stream. Who knows? It might be tomorrow. You never know. Because I don't plan them ahead. I don't plan my head. So I'm going to do something with a wax seal. And then I just put it on my little clip here. Somebody told me that was a roach clip, but I don't have any roaches to put on there, so I just put the card on there. And so that is what's going to be on there. I got all more stuff up there, and and so that's what I'm going to work on the next time. And and with wax seals, though, see that's another thing too. You don't really even have to use wax. You can use glue, hot glue to make a wax seal looking kind of a thing. So I think I'll kind of do some with the wax seal, and then I'm going to do some with the hot glue too, so we can see the difference and how there is no difference. But anyhow, did you have anything more to say or to share, my friend Ray?
Oh, ma'am, I'm good.
You're
Thank you for
good.
letting me come on.
I want, yeah, and you can come on some more. We're gonna, and
I
so
can.
Janet's gonna go have supper. I'm gonna have supper too. I'm gonna have leftover stuffed shells. That's what my daughter made last night, and we ate it. And oh my gosh, they were good. And so
Ooh,
eat some.
nice.
Okay, so my next live stream will be on wax seals. Have you done any wax seals?
Nope, never had that inkling.
They're fun, and see that you can use them on so many different things now. In fact, I could even do it on fabric.
I seen you
Maybe.
that unicorn, remember?
Oh, that's right. You sent me that unicorn thingy. That's
Mm-hmm.
right.
I just, it just hasn't been something that I really wanted to do. It's
It
something else you
hasn't.
gotta buy, and I just don't need to buy nothing else.
It hasn't been floating. Ray, I've seen you at those auctions.
Stop. I
I
seen you
know.
too.
Oh, that's right. I wouldn't have seen you there if I wasn't there myself. Okay, wait a minute. I got to get this book right here because I'm going
I'm
to
trying to help
read.
out the community. I'm trying to keep the crafting community alive.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use this book this time, Louise Hay's Heart Thoughts. And I'm going to read something out of Louise Hay's Heart Thoughts. And I opened the book to I dwell on positive thoughts. Just a minute, I'll put my glasses so I can see. Oh, Gail says nobody has seen her at an auction in a long time. Colette
No,
says she bought
ma'am.
wax sealing, but haven't used it yet, so I'll be watching for sure.
Well, there you
What
go.
is there? There's this. What it? Puff the Magic Dragon. Sealing has something about sealing wax. Maybe I'll
Living.
have to get the words to that song and sing it. All right, okay. I dwell on positive thoughts. Imagine that thoughts are like drops of water. When you think the same thoughts over and over again, you are creating this incredible body of water. First, you have a little puddle, then, you may get a pond, And as you continue to think the same thoughts over and over again, you have a lake and finally an ocean. If your thoughts are negative, you can drown in a sea of your own negativity. If your thoughts are positive, you can float on the ocean for life. And so there you go. Be sure, and if you're going to dwell on thoughts of any kind, dwell on the positive thoughts. Boy, I could really get in a soapbox about them. Me and Jeffrey set up like 3 hours one night talking about thoughts that are when we're in our subconscious. We get into such deep conversations. I love that kid so much. But about
You
three
hit
hours.
home every
5.
time with those things. Every time you hit home.
So, but yeah, and this is it. You think if your thoughts are positive, you can float in the ocean of life. We don't want to drown in those negative thoughts. So, even when we're thinking about the way of the world right now and all the sadness in the world, we want to think positively, even on those things that keep thinking positive. This is going to end soon. Somebody's going to come up with an answer that's going to make it all go away. We just think that way. Don't think that it's not going to ever get better. Keep thinking it is going to get better. Keep thinking that and thinking that and thinking that, and stay positive. I love to read from Louise Hay. She is a very, very, this book is, says a treasury of inner wisdom, and it really, really is. Okay, so I'm gonna say good night or good afternoon or whatever, and I'm so glad that yes, big in Buddhism, Gail. That's so true. And so, but thank you so much. Thank you, Ray, for hanging with me. This is wonderful. It's more
Can
like
we give
family
the can we
somebody.
give a shout out to the winners?
Oh,
Tammy
shout out
Wolf
to the
won the
winners. Yeah.
journal. Tammy Wolf, you won the journal. If you're watching later, Barbara, Beetlejuice, and Tiffany, you all get a special steampunk ephemera pack for participating.
That's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Okay, and I look forward to seeing all the entries. And on April 1st is when we'll have the drawing for the needle book. All right, and then um
And
and
if your address is not in the group, the Lizzie group, please put it in there, the winners, because I need it. Maybe I should put my. Let me put my email in the group. I
yes,
mean in
do
the
that.
chat.
Alec Kay said that Daphne's Dyer is currently on sale for $89 for 1 year, 20% off. Oh, see, that's much cheaper. It's still a lot of money, but it's much cheaper than it usually is. But yes, so the next drawing will be, and the explanation, Ray is going to put the explanation in the group, and that drawing will be on the 1st of April.
There you go. It's happyray.com. Oh no, it's happyray4@gmail.com.
You don't even know your own email. Happyray4@gmail.com. Okay, that is Happy Ray's email address. So if you're a winner, make sure she has your address.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Okay.
Or you can send
I
it to happyraycraftysunshine@gmail.com. That exists too.
That's you too.
That's me too. But
Oh,
that's a
yeah, one.
work one. That's when I do sales. I don't use it like all the time.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay.
Gmail.
Well, thank you all for coming. I ask God to watch over each and every one of you, every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the very next video. God bless you all.
Bye.
Bye.